This is Marshall Kirkpatrick for ReadWriteWeb. Thought I would try recording a little video message, just checking in and saying hi. For anyone who cares. There's a bunch of things that are interesting going on right now. Last night I wrote a post about a new Twitter and LinkedIn collaboration, and I said it stunk, and people appreciated it. That was nice. Not because the collaboration itself is so terrible, it's just really unexciting. And there's so much potential out there in the LinkedIn and Twitter data. So check it out on ReadWriteWeb if you like. I wrote another post yesterday that was exclusive leaked first screenshots from a service called Radio without an A, I guess. The new soon-to-launch music site started by the founders of Skype, Kazaa, and Juiced. Radio, it's hard not to pronounce that A in there, has a bunch of different apps, and we got screenshots of the BlackBerry interface. They look simple, maybe a little retro, maybe a little ugly, depending on your take. But it's another subscription, eat all you can music service, and I look forward to checking it out. Hopefully it'll come out sometime next year, waiting on licensing agreements. Also in the news yesterday, Jolie Odell wrote a nice story about Firefox turning 5 years old. Isn't that remarkable? I know I can't use it anymore, unfortunately. I've had people from Mozilla say that they'll sit down and help me figure out how my Firefox install became such a mess. It's so slow, it just drives me crazy. But as one of us said last night, everything but Chrome is slow these days. And that's certainly what I've been using, is Chromium for the Mac. So that was yesterday. Today, I just put up a post about Postgres. You are probably familiar with Postgres. You probably heard about it. Mike Arrington was singing its praises quite some time ago. And it's a Y Combinator startup. The founder was a guest on Jason Calacanis' excellent This Week in Startups show a little while ago. I just created an account today, and I am really impressed. It's super easy to grab content from all over the web, including posting by email, and with a bookmarklet that works real well, to create a little curated collection that people can subscribe to, leave comments on, etc. And the news was that Postgres yesterday began publishing real-time feeds via PubSub Hubbub. They didn't do that in-house. They ran it through Superfeeder. Superfeeder is one of my favorite services these days. They do relatively simple things for now, but man, are they cool. They essentially transform non-real-time feeds into real-time feeds for a wide variety of different companies. They're just getting started, and if you remember, the theory around PubSub Hubbub is that the endpoints, the publisher and the subscriber, are both dumb and simple, and the hub is where all the braininess is. That's where the hard part is. That's where a lot of the magic is, but neither the publisher nor the subscriber has to worry about all that because it's done in the hub. And Superfeeder is that hub. So there's all kinds of potential for things that could happen down the road. Coming up today is an announcement from Google, another code-related announcement. I'm talking to developers right now about whether they're excited about it. It's under embargo, so I can't tell you, but I have talked to a couple of different people with more technical chops than me, and I think we're going to have some pretty good coverage of it. That's coming up at 3 o'clock Pacific time. Other than that, I'm going to spend the rest of the day trying to put some finishing touches, finally, on the ReadWriteWeb real-time web report. The damn thing has taken me months to work on, in conjunction with the unconference that we held last month. But I'm really in the home stretch right now. So you can pre-order it if you want. Look up in the top right-hand corner of ReadWriteWeb and you'll see a button. Or it'll come out for sale, I'm hoping, next week. Pre-order price is $200, and it's going to be awesome. Packed full of stuff. Lots of case studies, lots of profiles of key people, lots of visualizations to understand the understand what the real-time web really is, and that's going to be the focus of it. It's looking beyond Twitter, beyond Facebook, beyond search, beyond stream reading. All those are parts of it, but there's so much more already out there going on at the real-time web. Case studies from companies like Aardvark and the Red Cross and Superfeeder, stuff like that. So I got to get to work on that. It's a beautiful day outside right now in Portland, Oregon. The gulls are singing down at the dock, and I need to take my dogs outside. So look for that Google announcement at 3, and thanks a bunch for joining me. If you'd like this idea of a regular check-in by video, I think that the overhead should be pretty low for me, and there's potential for some pretty groovy ROI. I mean, let me know, if anything that I'm telling you stirs thoughts, if there's anything you can share with me, give me feedback, etc., etc. And if I can do this regularly, it could be pretty awesome. We'll see. Let me know what you think, and thanks a bunch for listening. And have a wonderful day, for goodness sakes.